Welcome to Homemade Madhu. Let's make sorghum for porridge or Jowar Ambli, or as I call it, protein-rich soup. This tasty weight loss recipe is ideal for diabetics as it's low-cal but packed with nutrients. This is a complete meal because it's filling and can be a complete replacement for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. This is easy to make and is apt for summers. Here I've paired it up with some urad dal puppets. So to make this protein-rich soup, we need these ingredients. I have sorghum flour, jowar aata or jolada hittu, 1/3 of a cup, water 3 cups, curd 1 cup. We need some sort of good fat with the better absorption of all these nutrients into our body. Oil, ghee or butter. I've taken oil half a teaspoon, salt according to taste, cumin seeds of about half a teaspoon, green chilies 3 or more according to your spiciness, some coriander leaves, a clove of garlic and little ginger, spinach and peas, and for the topping I've taken onion and tomatoes. First, let's make a slurry with sorghum flour and water so that when we are boiling it, it doesn't create any lumps. Mixing little water with our sorghum flour and whisking it so that there are no lumps out here. It's easier to do with cold water. Like this, there are no lumps. Now let's make our masala. In a mortar and pestle, I've taken cumin seeds, green chilies, ginger and garlic and few coriander leaves, and I'm gonna crush it to make it a coarse paste. We don't want a fine paste like this. It's coarse, not very fine. Now heat oil in a pan, add the masala and just saute it for about 40 seconds. Now this is a secret ingredient which amps up the health quotient of the soup. Soaked methi seeds. 1 tablespoon of methi seeds soaking for about 8 hours after being washed thoroughly. This is apt for diabetics. I'll be adding this, chopped spinach and peas into this. You could add any vegetables or pulses of your choice. Here I'm adding chopped spinach and sauteing for a few seconds. Then we will be adding water, the leftover water. Peas, our soaked methi seeds, salt, and then let's boil it. We need to bring it to a rolling boil, after which we will be adding our slurry. This is after adding the slurry. Keep stirring it continuously. Once it comes to a rolling boil, you will time it for 7 minutes and let it boil. Keep stirring at regular intervals. We do not want any lumps because if there are lumps, A, it will spoil the taste of the soup, B, that part won't be cooked. So once it boils very well, you can see that it turns glossy like this. So that's when you know that our soup is boiled and done. Now this is my desired consistency. If you want it more runny, you could add more water to it while boiling. We'll let it cool down before adding curds. Now it has cooled down, come to room temperature. That is when I'll be adding curds to it. If you do not want to use curds, you can just use lemons. But adding curds makes it more creamier and tastier. You can top it with any vegetables of your choice, like carrots, beets. I'm just taking onion, tomatoes and coriander leaves. To go along with it, I'll be roasting some puppets. These are urad dal puppets. Now if you have a gas burner, you can just put directly over the flame and roast it. But since I do not have a gas burner, I'm going to do it on the electric stove. Just heat the tawa and keep pressing the papad so that it gets roasted on both the sides. You'll have to keep pressing it so that it's nicely roasted like this. This crispy tawa roasted urad dal papads are the healthiest accompaniment with our soup. There you go. We have our healthy protein-rich soup with some raw vegetables on the top and our crispy papads to go with it. Sorghum flour is high in proteins. Then our curds and garlic tick the prebiotic and probiotic element boxes. Then we have a lot of vegetables here like onion, tomatoes, peas. All these provide the antioxidant factors. So this is the best meal replacement. Do try this and keep watching Homemade Madhu.